Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. The Summoner and the Scoundrel are back at it. We're going to be taking on one of the jobs. I think we'll probably go for Pit of Vipers, but I'll just have a very quick look at the other reward options to see if there's anything that tickles my fancy. Mostly these are about a little bit of XP and a little bit of money. And geez, yeah, the Stone Man is a very difficult one. So, Pit of Vipers sounds like it's going to be pretty fun. The Summoner got 2 perks in the last episode, so that went well. We are very nearly at level 6. And we'll see if we can get them just enough experience to tick them over and cycle them out for someone else. You accept the job to clear a crypt of giant snakes, which sounds like a routine job. When you meet the landowner who offered you the job, he seems a little vague about the actual problem. Yeah, we've read this before. Let's get in there quickly. So, Scoundrel. Be the first to kill a monster? Might not happen. Reveal a room we can kind of force to happen. So let's do Explorer. And for the Summoner, cause a trap to be sprung or disarmed. That's potential, because we can make enemies move around. So yeah, let's go for Neutralizer. Of course, that is hoping that they are next to traps, so we can target them effectively. Right, there's certainly snakes here, but the landowner forgot to mention the undead. Yes, indeed they did. Okay. Snakes are a pretty big threat. I don't think there's going to be anything we can really do quickly about them. Fighting at range feels smart. Let's bring the Summoner over here, and we'll go slowly to get the Thorn Shooter out, maybe. And using Manifestation in front isn't going to be quite as tanky as I would hope. Yeah, Wild Animation I think is where our fun is going to be this turn. So if we're going for Wild Animation, there are no traps that would care about moving anyone around. Let's say Grasping the Void and Wild Animation. This might get rid of a little bit of poison on us if we've got some poison already. And at the very least, it might do a little bit of healing for us. These guys are too clustered together for us to really benefit from the Duelist Advanced Bottom ability. So maybe we focus on a little bit of ranged stuff. If we go Visage of the Inevitable and Swift Bow, wherever they move, we'll end up hopping in and poisoning. That could work. It means we're going very slowly. Straight on in there. Ow. Well, that went about as well as I would have expected. Let's at least cure our poison. I think taking the snakes out is the smartest choice. We'll go for this one first. Even at disadvantage, we can't get negative rolls with the Summoner. And now we can move him onto the trap. So this is okay. Let's make sure we don't run into any other trouble. Okay. So, Visage of the Inevitable, it would have to be adjacent to none of its allies, and unfortunately there's way too many. So that's not going to happen, but the poisoning can. And I think I'm gonna bow this guy. And I'll get back Swift Bow from that. Alright. Multiple attacks time. So we're going to do Thief Knack to attack on the bottom, Open Wound to attack on the top. Both of those, maybe take this guy out, maybe take this guy out. We'll see how that feels. We need to move you, so that's going to be Unwavering Hand, and closely followed by, I think, Living Night to get some wolves out. Let's see how that goes. Okay, Living Corpse is not really doing anything. Living Spirit is going to be doing nasty curses at range 3. Vipers are doing their normal poison stuff. So let's try and kill the Viper. Let's move you over to here. And I will summon some buddy buddies. Well, this is gonna curse everyone. It's fine. That's painful. Let's lose Duelist Advance rather than taking that amount of damage. Okay. We can get you killed. We can start beating you down. So, Flurry of Blades, Venom Shiv, that'll do quite nicely. Want a little bit of healing on ourselves, so Biting Wind. It'd be good to get more attacks out, so Mighty Bond, I think. Although buffing allies would be very useful, but we don't have a nice thing on the top. Yeah, Biting Wind, Mighty Bond. And we're going faster than the bones. Right, let's come all the way around. So we are the target. That should have been enough. He's only got 2 shield. I swear that should have been enough. Okay, well, we're going to have to Mighty Bond the hell out of this. Come over to this side. I do love the Pierce. The Pierce is very, very good. There we go, that feels a bit better. It's fine. It's a little painful, but it's not a problem. Trickster's Reversal, special mixture. Let's heal that off. And then it doesn't really matter if we go slowly. So let's go slowly and do Leathery Wings and using Manifestation. Trickster's Reversal, so we don't even care about him hitting us. Do we get to pick up the gold now? I guess probably not. But... Good job, wolves. Stay where you are, wolf, for now. I suppose I should have moved on to the thing to start picking up the gold, but we'll do that with time. We can use Swift Bow. Right, if we take our time, let's do a long rest and a long rest. So I think we should lose... We could probably get away with losing Flurry of Blades now. That gives us the money that we're standing on as well, so that's all good. And over here, we can lose... I could probably lose Mighty Bond now. Okay, Swift Bow grabs these. And Visage of the Inevitable just passes the time. Unwavering Hand will heal us. And Unending Dominance can be used as the move. Move. 15 gold so far. Okay, I think we're ready to head on in. Let's say Venom Shiv and Special Mixture. So we'll open the door and see what there is. I'd like you to go a bit slower. Potentially using Manifestation and Grasping the Void just to kind of like move closer to the door and then shoot something and get a curse out, if possible. Let's open and see what we've got in here. Okay, we have more Vipers. We have a treasure chest directly there, which we could grab now, because he's going to do nothing, and then we could just leave next turn. And the Vipers are going to like jump in and try and hit us. But overall, I don't think it's too bad of an idea. Frigid Blade. I like the look of that. A little painful. A little painful. A little bit painful to them as well. Yeah, thorn shoots in mains. This is what I was hoping for. And the wolves coming in with the big bites. Blimey. Okay, so we're gonna step around. And because you're gonna die, we'll target this guy. Okay, you need to get out of there, so open wound will move you far enough. Thieves' Knack will let you do an attack before you go. We want to go quick so we keep the pressure on. So Biting Wind, Leathery Wings. Let's get poison on this one to help out. Oh, we don't even need to hop over anything. Oh, well, we could still. So what else is going on in here? The Vipers aren't too much of a trouble. The Ranger is a nasty ranged attacker. The Elite's a pain. That guy's going to heal himself, so standing next to him isn't going to be worthwhile. Yeah, I'd say come back out for the moment. These guys are going to suffer a little bit, but there's not really much we can do. I suppose I could pull one of them back. How far are these going to move? You're going to move far enough to get in, really. Or I pull you forwards. Which I think might end up being more useful. Lucky with the curse. Lucky with the hit. Not lucky with that one. Okay, short rest. Gotta keep going. Don't lose that one. Sure, we'll lose open wound. Mostly because I need to use special mixture if we're gonna do some healing for ourselves. So we'll do that now. Trickster's special mixture. And we'll drink our healing potion. Over here, short rest. Don't like losing my healing abilities, but we don't really have much choice. If we go a bit slower with Grasping the Void, we'll be able to heal up a little ourselves, and then we could get an oozing manifestation out. So first things first, heal up. Then Trix's reversal. Oh no, my thorn shooter! It makes me sad, but it is what it is. There's no point in hitting you, because we'd need to roll pretty high to do any damage. This guy, on the other hand... Well, at the very least we get our healing out of that. And there's our friendly shielding slime. Well, that certainly didn't hold as long as I hoped. Okay, well, we'll just try and do what we can. Thieves' Knack, Swift Bow. No, Thieves' Knack, Venom Shiv. Let's try and get this guy gone. Biting Wind, and now's a time for Unending Dominance. Let's get some of these cards back. The shielding's annoying, but we're gonna stick some poison on him, so. Damn, they keep rolling those times twos. Just lucky that every now and then, so do we. Okay, recover the cards. We want Living Night back. We want Wild Animation back. We want Unwavering Hand back, and we want probably using Manifestation as well. And we may as well focus on you, just in case we get lucky. Ooh, like that. Swift Bow, Visage of the Inevitable. I feel like we need to step forwards a little bit and then do some summoning behind us. Maybe we... Unwavering Hand and Living Night. We kind of have to get the wolves out. So let's see, what have we got? Move 4, attack 2, range 4. So not a huge attack. Move 3, curse enemies. So we could bring him up. Which means we could kill him with Visage of the Inevitable. Which is a bit unnecessary. When we should be thinking about stepping in and poisoning. We need to reposition. We need to reposition before we do this summon. It's not going to work as it is. So step into here. Get 2 wolves out. Swift Bow. Cool, we're going invisible. This is really advantageous for us. So we can step in and grab this and get poison on this guy. It is is a painful hit, but it is fine. Okay, short rest. Sure, we can lose Thieves' Knack. It would be great to kill this guy. Let's say Visage of the Inevitable. And maybe Swift Bow? So we would use Swift Bow to move up and be next to him if one of our wolves lives long enough. And over here we're going to have to go at the pace we go, which is slightly faster, which is good. Oozing Manifestation and Leathery Wings. Let's try and get that strengthen out. Ooh, Living Bones Elite is going quick. This is going to be painful. Shadow Wolf's gone exactly where I wanted it. Let's summon a Slime Spirit to help out. And then get the strengthening going. Because that's buffing summoned allies as well. Okay, so we need to go up here, looting as we go through. And then kill you. Trickster's Reversal will move us in. No, let's do the healing. Let's do the healing. We'll do Special Mixture and Trickster's Reversal can stay. We'll just move on to that space. I think we have to do a long rest. Luckily, this is the only guy left. What's he gonna do? Attack 3, target 3. That's so if he steps in the middle, he's gonna hit all of them. So we probably if we step down, he's gonna hit. You know what? Let's just stay out of the way. He's gonna hit the summoner no matter what. Okay, the wolf is still alive. Summoner is still alive. Ooze is not. Wolf did a good hit. We're going to keep Biting Wind. Let's lose Leathery Wings. So we're going to try Biting Wind and Unwavering Hand. So bit of healing for us, bit of healing for that. Hopefully the Shadow Wolf does a good job. Short rest over here. We can use Special Mixture now. Swift Bow might kill him. And Visage of the Inevitable will step down and grab the loot. Then again, he might already be dead. Amazing. Step on in, get the money. Swiftbow will just step down and grab the money. And we just left one bit of gold. That went... It was tough. It was definitely tough, but it went well. Snakes are undead. As long as the pay is enough, we will kill anything. That gave us a pretty fat stack of cash and some good experience for the team. And of course the iron helmet design, which we don't really care about. Look at that. Also, we have that that new one-handed frigid blade that we found, which is kind of interesting. I do wonder if there's anyone that that we're still looking to add items to. Potentially the Beast Tyrant. Elementalist has got all of his wands. Sunkeeper's got shields coming out of their ears. Although there is a bit of space. You've got the Ancient Drill, which is an amazing thing. Spike Shield and Blade. Poison Dagger Nightblade. Maybe the Soothsinger. Like, every now and then, there would be the opportunity to use it. You shouldn't really be in melee, and I think I'd prefer to give you defensive items, though. Cragheart doesn't really produce cold. You've got all your bombs. Tinker's got the piercing bits. There is space here. Let's give it to the Sawbones. Because it's better than nothing. Right, and with that, Sawbones, you are gone. Summoner, we have a level up for you. I'm going to need to check my notes to see what we're doing with the summoner at this level. There we go. Level 6, it's going to be Inexorable Momentum that we get. Move 3, one adjacent summon ally performs move 3. That's great. That's movement for us. It's movement for our kit. And it's a decent attack on the top with Pierce. I do love a good piercing attack. So we'll pull that in. And that is going to be part of our final setup. So for now, all animation is in, Living Night is in, Unending Dominance is in. Those are the 3 level 1s. We could get rid of Mighty Bond. And bring that across. Okay, we also get another perk, so we're going to start on those Intense. And then the Summoner is going to get swapped out. Just before we do, however, we'll just check. There we go, we've got a new relic quest, killing 20 enemies with traps. I've been told of an abandoned lighthouse near Samarit, that whenever a ship gets near it, the helmsman steers into the nearby reefs. Sounds like magic is involved. I think we should investigate. Disarm 20 traps, which we have not done. That's funny. It's indicative of my playstyle. Obviously not particularly helpful for us trying to unlock everything. Okay, Summoner, you are done. Let's swap in the Doomstalker instead. Definitely some potential for getting some items in here, I'd say. And with a fat stack of cash that we have, Relentless Offensive, it's going to take 200 in order to get an upgrade on that. Okay, well, I think next time we will have a look at the Doomstalker's quest and see where that takes us. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.